The Scrolls of Doubt. In the heart of Alexandria, beneath the shadow of ancient pillars, lived a young scholar named Elias. He was raised among scrolls and sermons, taught to revere the Bible as flawless truth. His grandfather, a priest, had once whispered, "Every word is divine, never question." But Elias was born with a restless mind and a heart that craved clarity. One evening, while sorting manuscripts in the monastery cellar, Elias found a torn parchment. It bore verses from the Gospel of Mark, but they ended abruptly at chapter 16, verse 8. He blinked. "Where is the resurrection?" he whispered. He rushed to the library and compared versions. Some had 12 extra verses, others did not. The next day he asked Father Simeon, "Why do some Bibles end early?" The priest frowned. "Some manuscripts are older, others were corrected." "Corrected?" Elias echoed. "By whom?" Simeon turned away. "We do not question the scribes." But Elias did. He began to study ancient Greek, Hebrew, and Latin. He traveled to Jerusalem, Rome, and Antioch, seeking the oldest texts. In Rome, he found Codex Vaticanus, missing parts of Hebrews and Timothy. In Sinai, he read Codex Sinaiticus, its margins filled with scribal notes and deletions. He learned that the story of the adulterous woman, "Let he who is without sin," was absent in early John manuscripts. That the Trinity verse in 1 John 5:7 was added centuries later. That Matthew's genealogy contradicted Luke's. That Judas died by hanging in one gospel and by falling in another. Elias felt torn. Is this the word of God or the word of men? He met other scholars, some devout, some skeptical. One said, "Faith is not built on perfection, but on purpose." Another said, "Truth must be tested, not assumed." He returned to Alexandria, burdened but enlightened. He spoke to the congregation. "We must seek truth, not tradition." Some wept. Others shouted. His grandfather disowned him, but a few listened. A few began to read with new eyes. Elias wrote a book, The Scrolls of Doubt. It documented every variant, every omission, every contradiction. He did not mock, he did not preach. He simply revealed. And he asked one question: if God is perfect, why is his book not? Years passed. Elias aged. His hair turned silver. His voice grew soft, but his fire remained. He taught students to read critically, to ask boldly. He studied the Quran, amazed by its preservation and consistency. He whispered. Perhaps the final message came not through scribes, but through protection. One night he sat beneath the stars, holding both the Bible and the Quran. He prayed, "Oh God, guide me to what you preserved." And in his heart he felt peace. Not from certainty, but from sincerity. He smiled. Truth is not afraid of questions. His legacy lived on, not in dogma, but in dialogue, not in blind faith, but in brave inquiry. And the scrolls he once feared became the scrolls that freed him. For Elias had learned even sacred texts must be held to the light.